You were listening to Charting Cryptos, Commodities, and Currencies. Let's jump into Bitcoin. First, as we always do, this is the 24-hour-a-day Bitcoin chart. It's up this week. For the day, it's up 0.28% right now. But you can see how Bitcoin has just been hammering up week by week by week. As we look at Bitcoin right now, the high 108,364, $108,364. Right now, it's $106,000+. Just amazing as where things were that week of the election and how they have just jammed up for the last many weeks. We can see on the 2-day where things slid along for a while through the 10th of December. And then, of course, on the 2-day chart over these last several days, they have been jamming up quite high. Just again, moving up, up, up. We can see how, as we've gotten into the morning and the afternoon on Tuesday, things have pulled back a little bit. But again, just big climbs. Bitcoin just keeps on going up. Now, we have seen a tapering off of the volume. That big volume was that week after the election, and then on the week after that. Then the volume slowed down, and over the last 3 weeks, it's been trickling down. So we'll keep an eye on things, see how that continues to go. Ethereum pulling back for the day, 1.35%. But on the Ethereum weekly chart, we see the high back on the week beginning the 2nd of December, $4,097. Last week, $4,008. This week, $4,108. So again, higher high here. Volume again, we can see these prior 3 weeks heading down. Not a lot of volume on the 2-day chart. And like we said, for the day, Ethereum pulling back some. But again, the market has been good to Ethereum also following the Trump election win. What about now we're going back to just off the 24-hour day charts back to ETFs. This is Bitwise, top 10 cryptocurrencies per market share is the way it is weighted in there in the top 10 cryptos. And we can, of course, see for the day up 1.60%. We can look at that 195-minute chart as it's been spiking up since 9:30 a.m. on Monday the 16th. And we see on the 2-day chart, this will be the Tuesday-Wednesday candle, so drawing the first day of that as things are spiking up nicely. And we also look at what's up on the weekly chart as it reaches higher highs, a high of 72.49. And again, pulling back last week, but making up for that this week, going up even higher than the prior week, the 2nd of December. So again, everything's doing fine on the crypto space. Let's move from there to commodities. Let's look at a few we've been following here lately. Interesting. Look at sugar, where it hit its high back in September and the beginning of October, and then drifting down, and then this week really hammering down. Sugar down for the day alone, 2.53%. Look at corn. Unlike sugar, corn is trying to get a little bit of energy and move up. It moved up decently last week and sort of blown some of that off this week. Copper, as we look at copper using a lot of manufacturing, it had been moved down for several weeks. Last week tried to pop up, but this week pulling back. Silver, again, hoping silver was going to take off last week. What has it done this week? Nope. Just a green spinning top last week, down this week. And where are we with wheat? Of course, we saw wheat spike and hit its high back in September, and then rolling off since then. A little green spinning top last week, but again over this week. So not a lot to write home about in commodities. Lastly, we'll look at where we are with the world currencies. First we'll go to is the British pound. We can see again where it had topped back in the September, end of September time frame. After hitting up on a high, we got a doji, rolled over, and then two strong down weeks. The week beginning the 11th of November, 18th of November, sort of bottomed out then and been trying to move up some since then, but not a lot going on, not a lot of volume, not a lot of up move, more of sort of a sideways slide and just incrementally trying to move up, but not much happening there. What about the euro? It's not like the British pound. It crashed all the way through the 18th of November and then has just been red spinning top doji, just sort of down moves since then, but not hitting that low during the week of the 18th of October. And lastly, we'll take a look at the yen. The yen had those 2 weeks, November the 25th beginning then and beginning the 2nd of December, where it tried to recover. And then I guess the Bank of Japan was successful in knocking it down again to keep imports low in price. That's all I can guess. But up for the day a little bit, 0.47%. That is where we are. We're charting cryptos, commodities, and currencies. We always love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. God bless my friends. All the best from everyone here at chartingwealth.com.